Hello there, comrades, and welcome back to Let's Play Making History: The Calm and the Storm. We're playing USSR, and looking at the world, Republican Spain is winning the civil war by quite a lot, actually. It's rather fast as well. Turn 37 and they've nearly won. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yeah, so we're just clicking through. That's basically how this game works. Oh, the goods suddenly disappeared again. Don't actually... Sometime I need to figure out what causes more goods to be used. Sometime. Something to do with this? Does this have something to do with it? Oh, you know what I could spend money on? I could use it to generate food and things. You know, those things. What are they called? Goods revenue, domestic sales, and trade. Yeah, I really wish I knew what used up goods. That'd be very nice. However, what I can do is I could start spending my money. Also, actually, firstly, no, hold on. Yeah, let's change those two to goods. Actually, let's change all of these to goods, and then change some of the cheaper goods producers to arms. Industry. I think industry is more efficient at the lower end, I think. I'm not certain about that. I'm really not certain about much in this game. Probably should be, considering I'm playing it for the internet under the guise of being good at it, but yeah, details. Mere details, not to be paid attention to. There we go, rebalanced. Okay, let us start building up a bit of infrastructure. So there are 3 different types of infrastructure that I'm not actually familiar with because I've never done this before. Never had much money before. Let's see what we have. We have food, fortifications, and transportation. Transportation has a movement bonus, which is very good for a massive country like the USSR. Resource production bonus, very nice. And that's it. Fortifications have anti-aircraft and all sorts of good stuff. And food has food. I'm thinking fortifications on the front line and then start building transport further back. So let's click through. Again, there's probably much better ways of doing all of these sorts of things. Actually, I know there were. There was that screen. Was it this screen? It was this screen. So I'm going to say we... is there no... This click and goes. This is actually a fairly fast way of doing it. I wonder how much this money this is costing me. Also, how long does this take? 50 turns. Oh god, I hope I have enough money for all that. Oh, more than enough. Build more, build more. All of the transports will get me resources, it'll let me to move things faster. I mean, that's all good, isn't it? There's no way of like throwing money at IPUs. That's something I've got. IPUs are the ones that let you build stuff, by the way. That'd be quite nice, because I have a lot of money. Money isn't very useful. Unless you build fortifications, which are nice, but... And, well, you know, this and the food production, but that's all. That's not much. Okay, now I've probably pissed all my money away. Really? No? Alright, well, let's fortify the capital a bit more. Maybe a couple of these as well. There we go, that'll do now. Oh dear, I can't be bothered to click anymore. Just, you know, except the end turn button, but I have to click on that one. Oh, come on, goods. Just, I promise you I have enough of you. Just let me... There. Look, massive excess, being wasteful now. Why is my balance going down? And also, cool, Japan's declared war on China. You might be wondering why cool, because obviously, historically, this was an awful conflict. Full of combat. And awful things that weren't actually technically combat, but it does mean that potentially we could take this opportunity to invade China, or Japan, either way. I don't know if I should. China is not allied with anybody, but it's possible some other countries will either see this as an opportunity to take advantage of my slightly weakened state, or they'll just, not like that I'm doing this. You know what? Screw it. It's probably worth a go, isn't it? Let's move as many armies as let's not move all of the armies, but let's move a good number of armies into a better position. Basically just up and down there. So I'm going to take a good few turns and to more move over. So it shouldn't be a problem for a good while yet. Do I have any more units over here? There should be something. Yeah, there's a bit guarding Vladivostok and all that. Don't need to declare war on Japan, don't care to either. And I probably couldn't do anything if I wanted to because I don't fancy fighting the Japanese Navy. Which isn't that powerful. In fact, if I moved the Black Sea Navy over, it could probably do it. But I still don't want to do it, so screw it. We'll be invading China. That always goes good for people, right? Actually, I'm not sure if it does. Has anybody ever invaded China? Except the Japanese, the Mongolians. Oh, the UK, of course, that one time. And probably those other times as well, actually, now I think about it. I think the French must have done it a bit as well, because have they got something? What news is this? Oh, Portugal. Right. When you're invaded by Portugal, you know you're not very good at it. Why are people afraid of China? Portugal once invaded them. Come on. Come on. Why is my balance so bad now? Did I ramp up the cost of these things? That doesn't make sense. Well, I mean it does, but it doesn't entirely make sense. Apparently Japan is having to buy a lot more metal. Well, that makes sense, I suppose, considering everything, but... No, yeah, that makes sense. Oh God, stop clicking. Damn it, that was a lot of wasted IPUs. How long has that been finished? Actually, I feel like it's been finished a while. I think I'm an idiot. Well, no, I'm an idiot. Research, and... Who's on heavy industry? You are on industry, you're now on goods. Don't know why is the goods keep ramping up? Is my population going up? Is population a thing? You know what might be? IPUs. Maybe the more IPUs, the more goods it takes. Is that a thing? That must be a thing. That must be how it works. IPUs cost goods. Yeah, it does, because if you don't have enough goods, you lose IPUs. That's why it costs more. My God, I figured it out. I'm slightly less of an idiot now than I was a few seconds ago. I feel good. Is that my army moved over? My army has moved over. Yeah, I'm not waiting that many turns to get a slightly stronger army. Actually, a considerably stronger army. This is mostly basic infantry, a little bit of cavalry, well, yeah, mounted infantry, field artillery. Okay, what have we got? We've got 90, we've got 120, we've got 170. But these are all going to merge in Xinjiang. Okay, this could actually be the end of the game right here, right now. Nobody declare war on me because of this, please. Nothing. Cool. Alright, the world doesn't care about China. Sweet. Although, I wonder if this adds to like some sort of global... oh God, I've moved the map. To there. I wonder if it counts towards some sort of global shit's going down meter, so to speak. You know, like maybe if Germany invades like Czechoslovakia, maybe that'll actually count as enough for France to get involved now or something. That could be a thing. Probably isn't, but it could be. Never know. How many turns does this take to move? Guess some more than others. Let's move all of the army in together and then merge it up. Actually, there's 4 different places for it to go. I'll tell you what, split this one up a little bit. Split off. Bit of that, bit of that. Okay. You move down there. You move over there. You move over there. And you can now move over there. I get the feeling they're going to run into quite a lot of resistance pretty damn soon. How big is this? I really wish I could see how big this conflict is. I haven't really met the Chinese army yet. I'm trying to think if they had an actual name. Was it the Chinese Defense Forces? The Chinese, you know, the Imperial Army? Were they an empire? What was it? What are the Chinese? What were the Chinese? More to the point. Uh-oh. Okay, Germany's getting a bit bigger. Okay, they've got Austria. Next they'll take Czechoslovakia. And then they'll take Poland and they'll be stopped. At least they better be stopped. If they're not, I am screwed. Do I make Tibet? That's an interesting question, actually. Do I make a bunch of communist nations, which count towards the points, or do I take control of them fully and use their IPUs? Here's the thing. If I use the IPUs, I actually get a reduced amount, something like a culture penalty, but if I give it back to Tibet, they get full amount. Unfortunately, they're also tiny, so they'll never produce a useful military anyway, so I'm going to deny their independence. However, if, say, I take all of China, build it up quite a bit, there will become a point where it will be better to have a very powerful communist ally than it will be to have all of the Chinese cities with a culture penalty. It's just interesting how that works. But, you know, that's also slightly annoying. But I do get to paint the world red until such a point as it actually becomes more efficient not to. So, you know, cool. We should actually... Any cities I've actually captured? One city. Lhasa. Is that the capital of Tibet? Maybe? Sounds familiar. You're pre-industrial, so... Yeah, just do factory stuff. Oh, wow. Goods production's gone down again. Let's see, somebody making industry. Omsk. Make goods instead. Actually, you make goods as well. Holy crap. I thought that was like 9, that is a massive penalty. I liberated them. The least they could do is work like, you know, slave labour for me. Sounds fair, right? Oh dear. Let's bounce this back up at the top. One of the big ones making goods makes arms. And then a bit further down, someone making arms make goods. Screw it, it's close enough. Always tricky to balance everything in this game. But I think we've got a good sort of set. We're staying quite steady as the 3rd most powerful? Were we always the 3rd most powerful? Did we ever take Germany? I'm not actually sure. Germany will probably overtake us soon enough though once they take Czechoslovakia. And probably the western part of Poland as well. But then we should run ahead as soon as we start taking over them. So, yay. Also, the research is... Oh, I thought that was the research done thing. Bloody hell. Ooh, what can we... We can only grant liberation to... grant independence or liberate, whichever you want to put it, to Tibet. Which is tiny. Not worth doing. Not even worth doing. Lanchao, make industry now. Still haven't... Oh, no, here are the armies. 50, 30. Okay, you can definitely take them. You can definitely take them. Japan's doing a perfectly good job up there. Alright, let's keep moving. What I might actually do is talk to Japan, see if I can get military access so I can move I can move the Far Eastern Army and the Amur Army through. 35 turns without. Trouble is, I don't actually want to block them off by accidentally taking this territory. Actually, right, you know what? I'll do this carefully then. Military access denied. Oh, interesting. Mongolia, military access. Well, screw it then. 35 turns, not even worth it. Let's just move the Moscow army over. We're going to need reinforcements eventually. Ukraine army as well. You know, while we're at it. That's 20 turns, but we're going to need it, I assume. I mean, this like random scraps can't take all of China. That'd be ridiculous. China isn't completely... No, well, actually, no, they are fairly useless. And they don't even have to take all of it. Japan's doing quite a good job, actually. Japan can take the eastern bit, which is unfortunately the better bit, but we will get all of the, you know, there's a lot of coal in this sort of area. That's always good, right? Right? Well, bordering the United Kingdom now, because of course at this period of time they owned India, so... Sorry about that, by the way. India, you know, it's... I mean, you know, we just really wanted the tea. We had to make sure we could get enough tea. Oh my god, Portugal invaded there too. God damn it, Portugal. There was a time when Portugal was to be feared on the world stage. Granted, to some people it's ridiculous that England used to be feared on the world stage, but we really were. We were like the America of the day. Except that we were a bit more open about the fact we were just going around to steal everybody's stuff. Well, you know. I think we claimed God told us to do... No, hold on. No, we were exactly alike. Oh, God. Why do I always make anti-American... Not anti-American... Why do I always poke fun at Americans, considering I think they still constitute about half my audience? What are you going to do? Except keep making fun. I mean, it's you know, it's just so easy to make fun of Americans. They do just make it really, really easy. And I like easy jokes and easy, you know, anything to talk about. People that when I started making Let's Plays, no one said how hard it would be to just keep talking for like 20 minutes straight. It's like 20 minutes. There's nobody here. See? Nobody. If I stop talking, there's nothing said. Wait, Japan did what? Oh, good, they're pushing through. If I move, is the 74th Army going to... I have to hold here until the 17th Japanese moves down south to take out the 74th Chinese Army. As the Samurai Army just takes the rest of China in the meantime. Let's go for the good stuff. Ooh, Chongqing, there's actually quite a nice city. And not before time, because apparently we are now, once again, running out of everything. Okay, these are upgrading to advanced cities, I want to keep doing that. Don't know what it gets me, I assume something. Output distribution. Still quite a lot of industry per turn, that's good. That's very good. You can make arms. Stockpile a few of those. Huh. How powerful is that? The 990? You know what, screw it, try it. See if we can't swipe that from under the nose of the Japanese. Bit cheeky to do so, but yeah. Can't be helped. Can you split off? Actually, split off one mounted infantry. They can run down south to take that. This little pointless bit. Oh, advanced infantry, yes. Yes, that's what I wanted. Okay then. We can take a few other things. Probably going to want... Yeah, some of these offensive things. Defensive ones would also be quite nice. Currently doing 80 a turn. Well, we don't need to do that. Let's check. Let's do a bit of that and actually cut the research we're doing. I could go into all sorts of other types of research, but I just prefer. I'm lazy. Leave me alone. Let me just do it the way I do it. Okay, you make industry actually. You make industry. You make industry. 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 Okay, how much do we need to make up? 40? Is there anybody who actually makes a nice convenient 40? Of course there isn't. There never is. But there are two that make 20. Are these the two that are already doing research? I think they are. Oh, whatever. Ooh, are we taking... How is that battle going? Not brilliantly. Let's... 3 turns, we take the capital. 5, we reinforce in Hebei. Yeah, I've got a good feeling about that. Good. Do I have to take a boat to get there? Probably do. Let's quickly knock out a little bit of transport capacity. Where's the best port to see? Leningrad. Okay, that killed my goods production, but I don't care. Do not even care. Actually, oh God, someone making arms. You go make. No, hold on. You go make goods. Oh God, got to flip this entire bloody thing again. It is good. We're building up like the entire empire, but still, it's annoying. Industry, 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 industry. There's a lot of clicking in this game. I wonder if the sequel that I never actually got around to getting, like, reduces the amount of necessary clicking. That'd be great if that was a thing. Probably is, but never got the sequel, so won't know. Is that just... yeah, it's just ownership and culture, so... not my problem. Not my problem. What's the year? What is the year? October 24th, 1938, Czechoslovakia still stands. I shall hold off on building up the military just now. Also, that transport capacity was to get the 15th over to Hainan. To make sure we finish them off. How good is that city? 12? Yeah, I'll take that. Hopefully I'll get there before the Japanese. Yeah, I didn't. Don't invade the Japanese, whatever you do. There's a good chance they're going to try and kill me now, by the way. Oh crap, there's a very good chance. Oh! Didn't think that. The Japanese are now going to try and kill me. Whoops. Okay, well, next time we start building up a military. Quick.